Hello and welcome to Long's Toys. I have another Kyoryuger review for you today. This is the Gabucaliber, the sword that they use on the show. This has recently arrived in one of my packages from my unboxing video the other day. Here is the front of the box. As you can see, you get the sword and you get the number 15 Judenchi for Alumeras. Here's the side. Here's the other side. Nice picture on top of the 5 Rangers. I should say the 5 Kyoryugers. I really love this picture on the bottom. And then we have the back of the box. Pretty standard, just kind of pictures of the sword. Shows how you can combine it down here with the Gabu revolver. So let's go ahead and pop this guy out of the box. Okay, so here we have the Gabucaliber. This is the beast battery that it comes with, number 15 for Alumeras. Here's the glow-in-the-dark side. Here's the sparkly side. Here's Alumeras on the back. Pretty cool one. Here's the sword itself. Very cool looking. Unfortunately, from being in the box, my blade is kind of a little bent to the side. That happens a lot with sword roleplay toys, I feel like. But what are you going to do? My only complaint really is I wish the blade was longer. But I mean, I feel like all roleplay toys for kids have shorter blades than like on the show. The sword on the show looks amazing. The blade's much longer. The section for your hand is much longer. Because this really, I mean, it kind of barely fits in my hand. I understand it's made for kids and I'm a man, but, well, a man boy. In any case, it just kind of barely fits in my hand, so I wish that was a little bit longer, but I understand. Here's where you can turn it on in the back. And as you can see, it does have an LED in the eye, the green eye there. Where's the trigger? Here it is. Sorry, it's on this side. And that is on both sides. So that's pretty much the sound effect that it makes when you pull the trigger is right here. It's kind of weird because to me it kind of sounds like a puddle of water, stepping in a puddle. Or like water sloshing around in a bucket. I don't know. You can also pump this right here. But it doesn't really make any sounds till you put a beast battery in. So if you pull this down, then you can go ahead and put the beast battery in. Now how it works is you kind of have to, like, it won't fit unless you pull this down all the way. Make sure it clears. But if you pop it in, now I don't know how well it's going to show up, but you can kind of see the little green clip there. That's like spring loaded, so that pops up as soon as you put the battery in to keep it in. So then once you close it, and then if you pull this, so that's kind of the same effect as with the revolver where you would spin the thing and then you would pull the trigger. So if you just pump it again, and you can see the LED in the eye blinks the whole time. So overall, I think it's a pretty cool roleplay toy. Like I said, I wish it was a little bit longer. And the other thing is, because of the transformation where it combines with the revolver, which I'll show you in a second, when I feel like if you slash it, it kind of wants to, because it's right here that it starts to bend. So I feel like that gives a little bit. It's not as sturdy as if it was a solid piece. So when you're if you're trying to slash with it, I feel like it almost comes undone a little bit, but it's not bad. I mean, honestly, I think if I had to choose just one, I'd probably choose the revolver over this, just because I feel like that makes more sounds and comes with more Judenchi and just has a little bit more play value. But overall, I think the sword is pretty excellent. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and show you how it merges with the revolver. You're going to press this gray button here, hold that down, and then this section will spin around. And you can see, here I'll do this again, there's a clip right here. So it clips in, and then this part folds back so that it looks like this. You're going to take the Gabu revolver and open it up. And right here is the little track. And that's going to fit in to this track right here. I don't know how well that's showing up, but you just slide it right in. Let me, hold on. Come at this in a way that you can see it. So it just slides right on like this. And you can see these two holes up here is where the barrels of the gun will attach to. And then it just clips. Now this thing is pretty huge. Now if you wanted, you could flip the blade down kind of like a bayonet, which I think they do on the show. Violet tends to do that a lot. But if you if you do the trigger on the Gabu revolver, it's definitely a different sound. It's kind of a deeper, like more guttural sound. And then if you pump this once, so then it does kind of like you pump it and then fire, and it does like a longer explosion sound. So, I mean, I think it really looks cool. It doesn't really have a ton of more sounds when they're combined together, but I do think it looks really cool. I mean, it just really makes a huge cannon, and it's a cool idea to have the sword and the gun, and then you can merge them together to make a more powerful cannon. So, I definitely think it's awesome. Like I said, I think if you could only have one, or if you could only afford one, I would definitely recommend the revolver over the sword. But if you have the ability to get both, I definitely recommend both, because they're both cool in their own right, and merged together, they're even cooler. So I hope you've enjoyed this review, this little look here at the Gabucaliber. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you prefer one or the other, let me know what you think. Please like, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.